This is a 2026 Ford F-150 Platinum. And shockingly, this thing has a new interior. I borrowed this truck from Garff Ford here in West Valley, Utah. This truck is available for sale. Be sure to ask for Ken. He can get you guys a good deal on it. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker so you guys can see some of the options and features on this build. At the very top is the description. Color is Avalanche. And then here's a short listing of the standard features. Now, this truck does have the 702A equipment group for $63.95. And then down below are all the options. So Avalanche, PowerBoost, 373 max tow with the locker, twin panel roof, FX4, security code, and base price was $72,600. And with destination at $25.95, this truck has a total price of $86,990. And then these are the Philly com numbers off to the side. Ford thought we wouldn't notice, guys. They are some sneaky snakes. I'm telling you, these manufacturers are smart, guys. I'm telling you, they are so smart. So back in 25, you guys know that power deployable running boards came standard in 701A equipment group, right? That was pretty much included, and then you had to go up to the 702A equipment group to get just like a few extra options, like the 14 speaker head up and then twin panel. Well, you guys just saw twin panel is now a standalone option, so now you have to pay extra for that, and the packages did not go down in price. They are pretty much a little bit more money if you consider 25 to 26, but it gets worse, and I'll show you guys why in here in a second. But regardless of it, these manufacturers are so funny. But you know, they give us a nice truck though. You gotta admit, they build some really nice trucks for sure. Now you guys see Platinum pretty much gives you blackout standard, and I actually like that gloss they give you for the black accents here and down below. You guys see premium lights come standard, reflective style LED fog lights, front camera, active grille shutters, black recovery hooks. And I always say this, but I like the whiteout for the lettering for that Ford badge. Hopefully you guys saw that camera, by the way, too, right there. Doesn't have a sprayer on it, by the way. And then you get these fake vents on the hood, which adds a nice flare to it. Again, that gloss black with that metallic flake in there. But yeah, the front end works on the truck. I like the styling of it. Obviously, these trucks have double wishbone, independent front suspension. And then here's a look at the tires. These are the Hankook Dynapro AT2s. One of my favorite tires is Hankook for these half tons. They ride really well and they're quiet too. Now, 275/60/20 is basically a 33-inch tall tire. 10.8 inches in width, 20-inch wheel, 6 lug. And if you care to see the capacity for the tires right here, it's 2,679 pounds at 51 psi cold. Fabric material for the liner, by the way. And as we step back, just marvel at this Avalanche paint. I like it. Painted door handles, mirror caps. Remember, power deployable running boards now come as an option on this truck. It's insane what they've been doing. This is how they're able to drop the prices on these trucks, guys. They just take away a few features, right? And then they give you a nice price decrease. Like that badging there. You do have these lights here with your turn signals, cameras, puddle lights, blind spot alert. I want to see new mirror design for Fords in the future. I don't like these mirrors. But smart key system on the front doors only. Keypad is back. Also, this does have a smaller fuel tank. I can never remember the size, so I'm not going to call it out in this video. And you have to actually push a button inside to open that, by the way. Now, what's missing here? In the comment section, someone tell me what's missing here. E-coated frame. And FX4 badge. Full LED taillights. And look what's back, applique. I haven't seen the applique for 2025. Correct me if I'm wrong, I have not seen them. And it's probably because of the unique tailgate. Class 4 hitch, parking sensors. I like the applique too on this color. It really works. No LED bulbs here. you probably have to go to a Platinum Plus. Yeah, that 7 and 4 pin, 373 with the locker. You guys saw the light here, I believe, camera. Nothing new, but you have this step here. Ford's been doing this for a long time. Has the workbench, as they call it. Now, if you're getting a EcoBoost configuration, Pro Power is now an option. So if you want 2,000 watts, you gotta pay extra for it. However, it does come standard now with the 400 watts. Remember, 701A gave you 2,000 watts. And that's why I say what I say. These guys, man, they are just, man, they are sneaky. You have the camera above. And that's power. And just marvel at this beautiful pin again. In the shade. Black exhaust tip too, by the way. So did the horsepower and torque change for 2026? The answer is yes, it did. So now this engine puts out 420 horsepower and 378 pound-feet of torque. Now, the EcoBoost also got a horsepower decrease as well, but last year, if you don't remember, this engine had 430 horsepower and 570 pound-feet of torque. So the torque did go up, actually. 10-speed transmission behind it, and if you don't know, this is the hybrid system. This is how you know it's hybrid. Normally you see the orange lines run through the engine bay, probably a hybrid. But overall, this is still a good engine, but as you guys know, emissions continue to tighten, and this is the main reason why we're seeing these changes on the horsepower and torque for the Ford side of things. Now, I haven't seen any changes for Ram or GM, so I'm not sure why Ford decided to make that change. But regardless, important direct injection engine, aluminum construction, twin turbocharged with electric assistance. So this truck is pretty quick off the line. Let's check the interior out because it's actually different from last year too. So last year, Ford introduced a blue accent for this interior. For 2026, blue is now gray. And what do you guys think? I'm not sure if I love it. I think I like the blue better. Now this didn't change. That was new for last year, this trimming. You still have the B&O speaker grills here. Auto up and down for the front windows only, and then you can power fold the outside mirrors. 3 seat memories. Now I want to show you guys these running boards too. There's no gloss black on these, and I actually like these better. Platinum badge on the kick plate. A little bit of chrome around the seats. The good news is they didn't take away the massage function. Thank God. Power steering column, grab handles right there, and here's some of your controls down below. You guys see that roof? Black liner. So see more of that gray color there and here. Also on the center armrest, more satin finish. I wish they made all of the chrome inside the interior of this, like around the seats here. That would look nice. Let's go and check out the passenger side. One thing I recommend for Ford is when these trucks get delivered, this like suede material always has like a lot of dirt in it on the driver's side, so they should probably start wrapping this up here. You guys see this has the console seats on the passenger side. If you step in, soft touch dash, a little bit of storage there. And they give you like a warm white for that vanity. This is a reset for the 120 volt power plug. Truck has what, 7.3 kilowatts of power? Something crazy like that. A little bit of storage on the side. And again, I'd like to point out how wide and deep the Ford seats are. GM, if you're watching this video, think about these seats on your next generation of truck, because man, a lot of people skip GM because Ford does have the softest, widest seat cushions for sure. This looks new up here. And I like the dark accent too. Now let's go ahead and check out the rear. 60/40 bench, grab handle, seat back pockets, armrest, and outboard heated seats, 12-volt power plug, Type-C USBs, and 120-volt power plug down here. Nothing new, but you have your collapsible storage down below. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the driver's seat. Push button starts right here. And because this is the hybrid, you don't normally hear the engine start up all the time. Now, if it's really cold, it will. That way it gets up to temperature, but right here, 360 camera. And as you guys saw above the cab, you have that bed view. It does beep too when you are in reverse. Dual climate control, heated and ventilated seats. And this does have the wireless charger, USBs. And this actually has a slide function too. They took that away for the Super Duty trucks. Now this does have the workstation, as they call it, I think. So if you want to put your laptop up here, if you want to eat, you have that option. And let's see what we have. Running boards can be disabled. You can turn off the approach detection. Pro power is right here. Turn that off too if you like. And it turns off the plugs inside the truck. I like the split screen. They've always done that, but I like how they laid this out for sure. Now if you want to get to your seats, you can push the button on the side or you can control them through the menu here. And that's what I like about the hybrid. The truck's on right now, but we're not using any fuel. Turn on massage. And then if you want to turn on for the passenger side, right there. But yeah, overall, this is a nice truck. I like what Ford has done with this platform, but man, like, they must be struggling to make money because every year they're taking away something on these trucks, and it definitely is concerning for sure. I always like this menu here. It shows you the temperatures and the measurements. And off-road pages. Shows you the elevation. Off-road status. So we're just in 2-wheel drive. And then pitch and roll. You probably can hear the massage function on the seats too. They work really well. I think Ford has the best massage seats. Heads-up display was an option on this truck too. Home link is right there on the visor. Let's go ahead and check out the payload capacity because obviously that's going to be important too. So the gross axle weight rating out front is going to be 3,900 pounds. The rear is 4,150. Gross vehicle weight rating is 7,400 pounds. 20 by 8.5 wide wheels. Axle code is an L7 for that 373 with the locker. All-in payload is 1,276 pounds. 36 PSI for all the tires. Hope you guys enjoy the video. What are your thoughts? I get it. It does suck that these manufacturers are all taking away features. Sometimes it's like small things too. But you have to understand too, there's so many features that come a part of these trucks without any options. If you're not looking to go up that much in price, you can just order a Platinum with no options on it, and whatever you saw the base price as plus destination is all you pay. But yeah, this is a nice build. I like the applique on the back of this Avalanche for sure. Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section. Is this a good deal right now?